What is THV's Pay What You Love philosophy? Pay What You Love is a donation-based philosophy that allows clients to access THV services regardless of their economic means or status. Pay What You Love gives everyone the power and opportunity to pay what makes the most sense emotionally and economically for them. The donation nature of this philosophy allows you to give what you feel is best, even if it is more than or less than the suggested range. For example, THV's 3-month coaching program ranges from $500 to $3,000. $500 may still be more than what most budgets can handle, so that person might choose to pay $300 instead. On the other hand, someone who has greater budgeting ability may choose to pay $4,000. Both of these people believe in the services and philosophy of THV and will likely tell others. Only one of them, though, has the economic power to pay it forward in a way that allows the work of THV to continue reaching more people who may or may not have the economic means to access its services, if not for the Pay What You Love philosophy. Pay What You Love is founded on the principle of sacred economics, that time, attention, and energy are true currency. When someone creates or serves from the heart using their time, attention, and energy, no dollar amount can truly be placed on their service. The Pay What You Love philosophy encourages the attitude of gratitude instead of consumerism. The Pay What You Love philosophy encourages us to be sensitive to the creators or the artist's intent and how their creativity is good for us and for the community. True value is found in the heart of the giver and the receiver rather than some arbitrary dollar amount. Sacred economics is founded on the principle that we are here to give and receive to the degree that we understand love, which is acknowledging our appreciation, affection, and connection to our fellow person as we do to ourselves. When we think of rendering payment more like giving a gift or a reward, it eliminates the attitude of entitlement and the arrogance of feeling owed a particular thing. The fact that we choose to give such a gift or reward in the form of payment is to acknowledge the good someone has produced, as well as express our desire to have that goodness present in our life and share it with others and to support more of it. We choose to pay or reward them because their work is beautiful and valuable on many levels. We have some sense of the invested time, energy, and attention that goes into producing and sharing the product with the world. So why is the Pay What You Love philosophy important? It is everyone's birthright to access that which helps them enrich and nourish their life. The culture of capitalism has created an unspoken dogma that access to information, services, and items should be available to those who can afford it, as if money, as we think of it, should be the sole determinant of freedom and rights. A model like Pay What You Love helps reshape the world to reflect the good that is naturally within the human heart. True economy is based on the abundant and sharing nature of life rather than the limiting, fear-based nature of a government currency and looking out for oneself. Giving and receiving is the nature of life, the nature of relationships, the nature of what it means to be a good human. And if we can't understand that, then it's no wonder that our relationships are falling apart, our families are falling apart, our marriages are falling apart. If we will all look out for one another, everything will be better. We live under the false gospel of no money, no survival. This is a lie, a systemic illusion that, in short, says you have to pay rent to live on earth. Ultimately, this false gospel tells us we are not enough, that we must have enough money to be worthy to live or have a dignified life. The truth is, everything you'd like to experience will require an exchange of energy, which is different from the typical thought of payment. The Pay What You Love philosophy is a way to help us understand and interact with greater self and collective awareness. This type of interaction instantly creates a different type of exchange, one that is natural to us rather than focusing on the illusion of self-worth and our life's quality being based on what we can afford or what we can charge, aka demand, if that makes sense. That when we charge, we're pretty much demanding you can access what I'm offering only if you pay what I say you must pay. The current model we have chosen to live under has made us believe there's no other way for humans to live and thrive on this planet. That belief is false. You, dear human, are here to express your self-sufficiency, not dependency. We come from a very long line of strong, self-sufficient humans. Buckminster Fuller said, "You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete." THV's Pay What You Love is a new model that just might help inspire entire communities to live differently. Your donation helps spread the philosophy of Pay What You Love and makes the teaching, books, music, and coaching of THV possible. If you believe the message of THV can make a difference, please consider sending a donation of any size. Thanks.